What's going on YouTube? Tony here with Advanced Street Technology, bringing you another LS swap new edge Mustang video. We are adding the ring gap to the engine, getting it ready to be dropped in, or resealing the whole thing, doing the ring gap, gonna put the heads on, all of that. And we just wanted to bring you guys along for the ride. So if you guys are excited, like I'm excited, like, subscribe, and let's get to work. So right now, we're gonna be pulling all the pistons out, just keeping them in order. And then we're gonna go through and check the ring gaps. Once we're satisfied with that, we're looking at 28 to 30 thousandths on both upper and lower. And we'll clean up the rings really good and the pistons really good. And then we'll just put it all back together. Maybe give it like a really quick light hone, put it all back together. The bearings look surprisingly good. Yeah, sí. Yes. We're pretty much taking out the bearings, making sure they're dry on both sides, the front and the back, with the brake clean. We just gotta make sure they go back in the sand.
Yeah, por eso lo puse para atrás ahí.
Yeah. All right, so now we're going to show you guys how to check this ring gap. That piston ring's already in it. And this is the one we use?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already put the...
Okay. So this second ring right here is the one that we use to be able to pretty much line it up or get the depth right. You can see the ring holds the piston and pushes it in, so it's equally pressed in there, and then that's our gap right there. And we just have 28 thousandths. See how that goes in there pretty easy? I mean, you feel some tension, but it's not hard and it's not sloppy either. It's good. Perfect. That's 28, and we did check all the secondary rings, and they're 28 as well. So we're good. We take it out and we marked it, that little pink mark, just to make sure that we put the top side on the top as we took the piston out, to make sure it goes back in the same direction. And right here, the gap, we put them on opposite ends. If this one's right here, then the other one's gonna go on this side. Giovanni went ahead and cleaned up the pistons, just Scotch-Brite on the skirts, and then hit them with the wire wheel on the tops. They look good. And that's what you do. You just got to do every single one, all 8 of them. And these are all, we went ahead and did them all already. And we made sure and tested or installed the ring in the cylinder that it was going to be going in, to make sure that we get the right measurement in the right cylinder. And we just went through every single one. To open up the ring gap, we just use a flat file. Did it very carefully and in small increments. Checked it over and over. You can see the gap right there, and then the top one. It should be over here. One right there, and then one right there. And the cool thing is that these pistons, the factory ones, all have that little dot right there, which point to the front of the engine block, which is on the timing chain side. The front right here underneath the timing chain. So we know the orientation of how the pistons go. Next, we're gonna go ahead and just put them back in there, torque every single one up, and make sure that, you know, everything spins freely. I am gonna give them just a light hone, like super light, just to make sure we got good crosshatch, even though it looks pretty good. I'll just give them a very, very light hone, just to help the ring seal back up once we put it back together. We'll oil everything up, torque up the rod caps, the rod bolts, and we'll keep going. So let's get to work. Cool. It's all right. See? So we'll be able to show you guys what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. It's just a very light cross hatching, just to make sure that the rings seal up really well when we put them back together.